Francesco Abbruzzino with another live and unedited rogue rant. And you're watching this live if you're part of my YouTube channel. But today I'm ranting about the Obama corporate tax boondoggle. Obama on Thursday hammered U.S. companies that avoid federal tax by shifting their tax domiciles overseas in deals known as inversions. And he called on Congress to pass a bill to end this unpatriotic practice. While promoting economic patriotism, he made it clear that he believed the companies that were engaging in such practices, legal practices mind you, were not being patriotic. What are inversion deals? They occur when a U.S. company acquires or sets up a foreign company, then moves its U.S. tax domicile to the foreign company and its lower tax home country. There have been about 9 inversion deals that have been reached this year by companies ranging from the banana distributor Chiquita Brands to drug makers like AbbVie. My question is, would they be doing this if the U.S. would stop taxing them at 40%? Obama is in effect causing this through his own anti-business attitude and taxation. Why should we allow companies to move from Michigan to Florida for better tax rates, but not from the U.S. to the UK? Instead of political rhetoric, why not talk about these same changes that can be implemented to drive down the tax rates and bring these companies back home? These past 5 years have been very good, folks, for Wall Street and administration cronies, donors, and campaign benefactors. Have they not? The revolving door between corporations and governments has never spun faster than under Obama, who once promised he would not hire lobbyists and then stuffed his cabinet with more than 100 of them. So, Obama decided Thursday to get back to bashing businesses, and just in time for the election season, folks. The November elections are barely 90 days away, and it appears to be his new strategy as a president that takes on big business. If paying corporate tax defines patriotism, then American businesses are bleeding red, white, and blue, folks. Companies based in the U.S. pay the highest tax corporate rate in the developed world. I believe that the way to keep corporations in the U.S. is to make the tax system competitive again. How about slashing the corporate tax rate to the amount paid by the average Swiss company? It sits at about 22.4%. This would definitely bring the companies and those revenues and about 10 million jobs back into the old US of A. That's a lot more jobs than that were created by the president's $1 trillion stimulus bill that was supposed to lead to the recovery summer. Instead, it delivered dog days of molaise. Administration economists say the only way to pay for the president's expanding welfare and entitlement state is for the tax rate to continue to rise. At some point, businessmen will realize that Obama needs them more than they need him. FDR tried to play this patriotism card too. Congress refused to enact a 100% top rate on the rich, so FDR decided to go at it alone. He issued executive orders. Yes, he had a pen and phone. It was provided that in order to correct gross inequities and to provide for greater equality in contributing to the war effort, no salary shall be authorized to the extent that exceeds $25,000 net after the payment of taxes. That's net, folks. That's about $345,000 in today's dollars. Republicans ultimately blocked the tax using an amendment to the debt ceiling increase. Unlike FDR, Obama can't hang his call for patriotic tax increases on a world war. He would have more success getting a bill through Congress if he proposed closing some of the tax loopholes in exchange for a serious reduction in the overall rate. So, my bottom line suggestion to Obama is, stop being a hater of big business. Stop playing politics and take action, like lowering their tax rate. That will drive the companies back to the U.S. with their tax revenues, their jobs, and bring economic relief that we all need. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee, Obama. Less golfing and fundraising with more leadership must be shown. This has been Francesco Abbruzzino with another live an unedited rogue rant.